Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to make a pom-pom today out of yarn. So all you need is yarn, some scissors, and a piece of cardboard, and also a marker to draw this shape on it. This is actually going to be your pom-pom maker that you make out of cardboard. So you're going to use a Sharpie to draw kind of the U shape on a piece of cardboard. And the size depends on how big you want your pom-pom. So really any size will work. Another way to explain it is this is kind of like a rectangle with a slit down the middle. So once you have that drawn, you can take some scissors and cut it out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Mine is drawn freehand. So you have your U-shaped pom-pom maker. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your ball of yarn, and you can use any color. I like to make them a lot of different colors, and then there's some really cute things you can do with them, like make garlands, little fluffy animals, whatever you want to make with your pom-poms. Okay, so you're going to start by placing the string on here and holding it with your thumb. And then you're just going to wrap around, keep wrapping around until it stays and you don't have to hold it anymore. And this is actually really simple. This is pretty much all you're going to do. Just wrap the string around until it's kind of thick. And how much you wrap it around also depends on the size you want of your pom-pom. If you want it to be really thick and full, then you probably want to wrap it around more times, which I'm going to do. So just keep wrapping it around until you think it looks good. All right, so I'm happy with how that looks. I think it's going to be a pretty thick pom-pom. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut the string. And actually yarn is kind of hard to cut, so I have these special crafting scissors that are extra sharp and they cut very easily. Those are much easier to use, so you might want to invest in some of those if you're going to make these. Okay, and then you're going to cut kind of a small piece of yarn, just like this, and you're going to wrap it around, weave it through the little hole there, and around the other end, so that you can tie all these strings together. And you want to tie it as tight as you possibly can. So you can see I have it around all the strings, and I'm just going to pull really tight. And I'm going to double knot it so it stays. Okay, so there's the knot. Now you're going to slide this pom-pom off of the cardboard. And you're going to take those strings and you're going to tie them around going the opposite direction, even tighter than you did before. This is really what's holding the pom-pom together, so you want to make sure it's super tight. And double knot that. Okay, so now I kind of have this ball of yarn. And the second to last step is going to be to go around the sides and cut using my sharp scissors all of these loops. And the pom-pom's actually gonna look really shaggy and messy at first, but we're gonna try to fix that. So you make sure all the loops are cut. You can see these are the loops and you don't want any of those. So you wanna cut them, cut all around. I think most of them are cut, but I'm gonna fluff it up a little so I can see better. And the nice thing about this is that it has two big strings on the top from which you can hang it. So if you want to put it on a garland or hang it on your wall or something, it's really easy to do so. So I see a few more loops that I'm going to want to cut. I think that's all the loops. So the last step is just going to be to make your pom-pom look nice and neat. So you just kind of have to give it a haircut. So you trim the longer pieces. And I like to do this over a trash can normally, so it doesn't make a big mess on my desk. But for the sake of this video, it's just gonna make a mess. It's okay. So it's starting to look better. I'm actually gonna pause the recording now so this video doesn't get too long, and I'll show you when I'm finished. All right, so I'm gonna be done trimming my pom-pom. It's not perfect, but yours will actually probably look way better than mine. So I encourage you to try this at home, and I'm actually going to include some pictures at the end of this video of what you can do with pom-poms because there's a lot of cool things, and you can also just look on Pinterest or Google. So here's the pom-pom. Thanks for watching.